Hello, Heather Stock here, and I want to share a story with you that I heard tonight. Imagine with me. Imagine you're at a restaurant. It's a big family gathering. You've got extended relatives, everybody's gathered, everybody's having a good time. And someone stands up and says, I've just made this decision in my life, and I just want to share it with you. It's what's on my heart. I have decided that I am going to work on my health, and I'm going to do the best I can to lose this excess weight, to eat right, so that I'll have more health, more wellness, and that, I'll be able to enjoy all of you, longer, and see my grandkids grow up and great-grandkids and all like that, okay? Well, what happens when somebody says that? Well, of course, everybody's going to cheer and go, congratulations, that's just, wonderful, fantastic. And so maybe somebody else stands up and says, you know what, I've made a decision here recently as well, and you know how I dropped out of college? I've decided I'm going to go back and I'm going to go get my degree. And I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to get my degree. I'm going to go get a great job, and everybody's again, way to go. Good job. You can do it. We believe in you. And again, everybody's, fantastic. Then somebody else may stand up and be like, well, my husband and I have been talking, and we've been struggling for a while, and I don't know if you know this, but, we were considering getting divorced. We've now decided we're going to go to a marriage counselor, and we're going to work on our marriage. We intend to stay together. We love all of you, and we just wanted you to know that we're going to do everything it takes in order to make this relationship work. Again, everybody, cheers and, wow, that's fantastic. Y'all can do it. We'll be praying for you, Again, wonderful, Then maybe somebody else stands up and they're like, well, since we're all sharing, these decisions, these momentous decisions that we've made in our lives recently, I wanted to share with you the decision that I've made. I've decided that I am going to become rich. That money is not going to control my life anymore. I've decided that I'm going to get my financial house in order, and I'm going to create as much wealth as I can possibly create, and then I'm going to live my life to its fullest. I'm going to travel. I'm going to do everything for my kids as far as education goes, and be able to provide them with the best schools, the best education that money can provide. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to use that money to do good things. But I just want to let you know, I've decided I'm going to become rich. What happens then? What happens then? Is there a lot of cheering going around? Think about it. How would they react? I imagine there'd be a lot of looks across the table, like, how are you going to react to this? Then maybe based on how you react, well, that'll determine how I react, right? That's kind of how it goes. Probably a lot of dead silence, maybe some clinking of the forks against the plates as everybody just kind of, Why is that? Why is that? If that was your reaction, if somebody just told you that they had decided they were going to become rich and wealthy, and you had a negative reaction well up within inside you, a negative emotion rise up, that's your indicator. If you're seeking wealth, if you're seeking financial security, that's how we clothe it, right? It's still the same thing. You're still seeking wealth. You still would like to become rich. It's the same thing. But if you feel that negative emotion well up within inside you when you hear somebody say they want to get rich, you're holding your own success away from you. You're holding your own success away from you. Money cannot flow to you when you have those negative beliefs, and that's what it is, negative beliefs. Again, 99% of what it takes to succeed is not so much through action, it's through getting your mindset right. Through fixing all the baggage, all the negative beliefs that we've taken on, and that cloud our mind. That cloud our belief in what is possible for us. 99%, all in the mind. So before you take your action, make sure you're focusing on your mindset, on your intentions. Get your mindset right. I'm going to tell you one more story. Again, this will also help you to determine where you're at when it comes to your beliefs regarding money. It may give you an indication of why possibly money is not flowing to you like you would like it to be. Imagine with me, you're at a conference or you're at a meeting and you pull out a pen. It's a nice pen. It's a Parker pen. You paid $50 for it. You know, it's a pretty great pen. Not your cheap, dollar store, Walmart version, right? You pull it out, and the guy next to you is like, wow, you've got a Parker pen. I'll give you $500 for that pen. Will you sell it to me for $500? That was you. That were you. What would you do? What would you do? Would you sell it to him for $500? Would you just give it to him? Say, hey man, I just want to give it to you. I can't take your money. Or would you say, oh no, I can't take $500, but hey, I paid $50 for it, so if you give me $50, you can have it. Now, if I was honest with myself, when I first heard this story, I took a moment to answer honestly. I was that person that would say, hey, no, if you want it that badly, here, it doesn't really mean anything to me. You can have it as a gift, That was me. If that's you, what this kind of shows is that you feel like you don't deserve the money. And if that's the mindset you have, then money's going to have a hard time getting to you. So you and I both need to work on that. Now, if you were the one that said, I can't take your $500, but hey, if you'll give me the $50 I paid for it, it's yours. Your average, normal person, and as we know, most average, normal people are not making great sums of money. Not to the extent where they are financially free and that they can go and do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it with their money. So you need to work on that as well. That is, of course, if you're wanting to become wealthy, if you're wanting to be rich to where you don't have to worry about the availability of money in your life. Now, if you were the one that said, yeah, sure, give me your $500. If you see that value in this pen, sure, by all means, I will give you this pen for $500. Do you have a prosperity mindset? You're geared for wealth. Now, if you're still thinking, wow, $500, really? He's ripping him off. Well, let's think about it. What if that pen had just, as of like 2 weeks prior, they quit producing that particular pen. None of them were being made. And perhaps this person is a collector of Parker pens, and they cannot find that pen anywhere. And they've looked and they've looked and they can't find it anywhere, and they see it by the grace of God or some miracle that you're sitting right next to them with that exact pen that they've been looking for. And they know that within a couple years, that pen may be worth $1,000, $5,000. When you look at it that way, not a problem, right? Not a problem. Okay, he wants to give you $500 for it. You've made profit, and in the end, he's gonna, it's gonna be worth even more than that. Looks like a win-win situation. Moral of the story: work on your mindset. If you are trying to attract wealth to you, you have to be very conscious about what you believe about money. Any negative belief, it is going to hold money away from you. And the universe, it wants you to have the best life possible. It wants you to have your desires. But you have to get in vibration with it. You have to allow it. If you don't allow it through your negative beliefs, it cannot come to you, no matter how much action you take. So, work on your mindset is very, very important. If you've got any value out of this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Love to hear from you. If you'd like to work with me, I'd love to have you. Go ahead, check out the links below. Talk to you later. Bye for now.